I think this just leads to the spontaneous things that can happen in competitions. For Greenville, you'd expect to see a little bit more cohesion and chemistry between them.
Our referee is John Rush, who blows his whistle and sends us on our way. 90 minutes and maybe more tonight here from Greenwood Field in Asheville, North Carolina. Trying to turn this upfield. Vignali put out of play. Throw in coming for Carr and Asheville.
I think the first goal in this game is going to be important. If Greenville get it, I think it will take the wind out of the sails for Asheville and they'll kind of collapse a little bit. However, if Asheville get it, I just feel like the momentum will keep building for them. They'll continue to have a little bit more belief, maybe even become a little bit more defensive and make it extremely difficult for Greenville. I think the first goal is going to be a very important teller in where this situation ends tonight.
Contested header there in the middle. Runs out of play and another throw-in going to Asheville, right in front of the South Slope Blues supporters section there on the far side. Hanging on the drums, making some noise here at Greenwood Field. Polak for Lee. Touched ahead, quick passing here from Greenville. It's cut in field, chance to shoot, and it's wide. Good stuff there from Greenville. They do get a corner kick out.
If this deflects wide or if it actually ends up being a good save. Brilliant play on the outside here. I think it deflects off.
The in-swinger lifted in. Couldn't get it by Salia Carr at the near post. Now it's Polak. And out of play. And nothing on. Going to ground again. Another challenge put in by Polak.
Again, we spoke about he has to be careful, but that's naturally part of his game. It's an instinct, but with the way the referee is giving out yellow cards, he's going to have to be very, very careful. He's going to have to be a little bit more patient and maybe not go in for every tackle like he normally does.
Polak couldn't keep that one in play on the return ball from from Chapa Herrera. Played into space, and there's just a bit of miscommunication between him and Giannis Lelin, and those are some of the moments where not playing together, this being really the first time that they're playing a game on the same field together, could be coming into play.
Yeah, just lacking that little bit of chemistry and cohesion and the subconscious ability to read each other's cues and body language.
Turned over again. Asheville looking towards goal. Chance to lay this off. The shot going low. And an easy save for Seth Torman. It was Josh Baker on the connection. Second shot of the game for Asheville. Now Evans hits the long switch of play. Zukowski chasing after it. He gets there. Turn back again. Anguiano for Chapa Herrera. He was bumped, fouled, free kick. Now Evans. And the referee brings this first half to a close. The lower league team, Asheville City, hanging right in there.
Maybe they're not losing the game tactically, but from the way the players are applying themselves in the game, he's probably not very happy. He's not happy in the consistency based upon how they performed at the weekend and how they started tonight. And he's probably kicked them out of the dressing room and told them, go and figure it out. He's not going to take responsibility for this one tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond.
Going to ground was Brennan Creek. Benton wins it back for Greenville, and now Greenville able to settle on the ball again.
Take the space. Take it.
Polak in behind, over the top for Zukowski. Polak again. Zukowski wants to cut this infield. Zukowski went to ground. It was right in front of the referee. No whistle. Play on.
It's good defending out here on the right-hand side because Zukowski has great quality in that left foot. If you give him time and space to put the ball into the box, he can hurt you. They're doing a good job of shutting him down and showing him his right foot, so he's only got the option to go backwards.
Polak gets it back, lays it off for Evan Lee.
Asheville just condensing the spaces and making it very tight and compact, forcing Greenville to play a lot of sideways and backwards.
Loaded forward, Lee was just a bit too far out in front. He couldn't do much with the header, and taken by Francois Jiba.
Unfortunately, it's more of that Greenville are going to have to do to unlock this Asheville team. They're going to have to get the ball up to Lee, who's strong in the air. They're going to have to look for knockdowns, and it's going to have to be the midfielders coming in on those second balls to finish things off.
Long downfield, Benton up to win the header.
They definitely have a weapon with Jiba's deliveries, whether it's the half volley out the air or he's delivering off the floor. He has a great range on his passing.
Again, looking for that long ball. A second ball won here by Asheville. Shot from distance, pushed away by Torman. It coming.
And it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing style of play, but it's been the most effective.
Simon Carlson. Carlson, the in-swingers, the heads go up, it's cleared away. Nodded forward again. And the header out of play, but it won't matter because the flag is up for offside. Really, we have the best opportunity of the half and maybe of the game. Oh, good skill shown there by Vignali. Rolled through the middle and played up and over the top. Brennan Creek running onto it. Polak coming together there with Obara. There's no whistle. Polak, another player on a yellow card. Trying to slip this through the middle. It's Leo Castro saved. And Jiba able to collect.
Stays on his feet and does well and gets the shot off, but you could arguably say if he goes down here, he has a good clout for a penalty kick, but...
Entering the field, number 10, Sebastian Velasquez.
Speak of the devil, there is Sebastian Velasquez coming onto the field to replace Evan Lee. So a proven attacking presence coming onto the field. Sebastian Velasquez, the 34-year-old.
Interesting, the number 10s for both teams started on the bench. Obara for Asheville, Velasquez for Greenville. Obviously, we know number 10 is not just any jersey. It's normally reserved for the special player in the team.
Flynn stepping forward. Flynn still moving along, trying to connect with Carlson. Heels for handball, but it's play on. And that is the end of regulation. The first game in the first round of this Open Cup that will go to extra time.
They've struggled to create goal-scoring opportunities. They struggled to be purposeful with that possession, and Asheville have done a good job of keeping them quiet just by staying disciplined, organized, and playing in a low block.
Well, here we go, extra time tonight from Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville City against Greenville Triumph from Greenwood Field. With Chris Nurse, I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us. Still looking for that opening tally tonight. The only game that is second half or later and has not seen a goal yet. Zane Bubb coming forward. Bubb rolling it ahead. Rapapa Mensah. Ball did just stay in play. Now Carlson into space. Michael Rempel putting it towards goal. It's easy for Seth Torman.
As possible. You can see him drifting into wide areas because there's no space in the center of the park.
Trying to switch the point of attack. Here comes Greenville. Pollock trying to let it run through. Evans in there as well. Evans continues on. Evans goes low and it's saved. Francois Jiba keeps it out.
It would have to have been something spectacular from Evans to score from that distance. I think he may have had a little bit more time to get the ball out his feet here and maybe pick out one of his three teammates inside the box. Jiba's been in good form tonight, and I'd be surprised if he was beaten from that angle.
Trying to look infield.
I was expecting a lot more from Greenville tonight. Obviously, the result of the weekend was a big statement. But tonight's performance has been a little bit lackluster, to say the least.
Rempel puts this back post! Oh, what a miss for Asheville! But over the bar by Robbie Lyons.
Carlson will wish he had this opportunity back. It's maybe harder to miss than it is to score. He just leans back and... We were just speaking about their lackluster performance tonight and how they may feel coming off the back of beating Omaha 3-0 and then potentially getting knocked out the US Open Cup against Asheville a few days later.
The two best chances of this game have both come for Asheville. Another ball served in, second ball picked up, chance to shoot. Blocked out of play. Asheville with all of the momentum right now in a corner kick.
Asheville turning up the heat. Went down and then paused in slow motion.
Come on, be dangerous here. Find a way to be dangerous.
That is the end of the first 15-minute extra time period. There is the whistle, and here we go. 15 more minutes from Asheville, North Carolina. Some of these fans have stuck this one out for 105 minutes. And still a few more minutes plus potential penalties.
Greenville had created three defenders around them and just one attacker, and they're still being fed that ball when there has to be space for somebody else. When there's three defenders just marking one attacker, that means there has to be somebody else in better space to receive the pass. But they're still playing to the player that's surrounded by three defenders.
Pollock lays it off for Evans. Greenville around the edge of the attacking third, trying to make something happen, but plenty of blue shirts back defending. Carlson trying to move this ball ahead. Vignali! Here's that one out of play.
This wasn't a bad effort at all, and it made the keeper scared a little bit, but you're wondering here, can he get this back onto his right foot, better angle to get the shot off? Great counter-attack there. This is what happens when players still have the energy in the legs to make runs forward. Maybe he doesn't.
Evans stands over the corner. Towards the near post, headed away, and we are off to penalty kicks in Asheville. No goals through 120 minutes. Obara against Torman. And Obara, oh, he goes with the Panenka!
Nerves of steel.
What a way to start it tonight in Asheville.
Nerves of steel. We spoke about the extra delay probably having a negative impact on him, but
Evans scores. A little bit right of center. Regardless, it's 1-1 after one.
straight down the
Out of San Jose, Costa Rica. Morgan hesitates and scores. 2-1 to Asheville, middle of the second.
into the side net, and keepers don't save those ones. The little star step sends the keeper the wrong way.
The most experienced player, one of the most experienced players on the field for the Triumph. Trying to equalize after two. Pollock puts it in the corner. Cool, calm, collected from the 32-year-old.
Places it with accuracy into the corner. Knows where he's going, never any doubt.
Stromston, it's saved! Seth Torman making an impact in this shootout. His debut for Greenville.
Torman just gambles here, diving to his left, and he guesses the right way. Gives Greenville the advantage now.
And now it is another one of those experienced players, former USL League One Defensive Player of the Year, Brandon Fricke. 32-year-old stepping to the spot to try to give Greenville an advantage. Fricke goes for power and puts it in the top corner. Great pen.
Mr. Reliable.
Lyons puts it in the top corner, matching Brandon Fricke. And now a massive kick upcoming.
Great finish.
Mensah has it saved! Francois Jiba! Life again for Asheville.
And we're tied both.
Asheville now trying to take the lead. And oh, it's off the crossbar! The most experienced player for Asheville, Johnny Fennick. And Greenville in the driver's seat again.
He went with the power, but just a little.
Maybe didn't have their best stuff tonight, but a chance to win it here on the left foot. Sebastian Velasquez scores, and Greenville Triumph are moving on to the second round of the U.S. Open Cup. In Asheville, great pen.
Yeah, great finish there from Velasquez.